It's no longer a shocking truth that Zapier AI agents are replacing entire roles for mere pennies on the dollar. In this podcast episode, we'll reveal how these smart digital assistants are automating entire social media pipelines, from researching hot topics to writing posts on every platform and publishing them automatically. Hi, my name is Doug from AI Business Plans. In just a few months, I grew an AI automation community to a 5-figure income, and have also grown my publication, Learn AI for Profit, to over 122,000 reads per month, almost 250,000 views in a month. Come and write for us at Earn Money on Medium with LearnAIForProfit.com. If the rapid changes in AI are feeling overwhelming, this podcast will explain how Zapier AI agents work in simple terms. It explains step-by-step plans and provides practical case studies drawn from 30 different tutorials and guides about AI agents for business. You can learn more about my Google LM research methods. I did a full video about that over on my YouTube channel, and there will be a link above so you can go and check it out right now. But briefly, what I did is I drew in these 30 different resources, and then I asked the LM a series of different prompts, and I collected up all those answers, and I created that into a PDF that I have available in a link down below the video. I saved all of this research as PDF documents inside my AI Business Plans community, and I really want this to be accessible for everyone, so I always have a 7-day free trial where you can access all the PDF I mentioned in these videos, plus you get access to the entire stack of all of the Make Automation blueprints and the video tutorials, plus our community to get these all automated. I learned a lot from putting this podcast together, and I'm a lot more comfortable with the Zapier AI agents now. And I hope you'll feel the same after this podcast. Let's jump in.
Welcome to this AI Business Plans deep dive. Today, we're jumping straight into how AI agents can really become a powerful force in your online marketing toolkit.
Yeah, it's a topic generating a lot of buzz, and rightly so.
Definitely. We've gathered insights from, well, all over blog posts, YouTube tutorials showing practical steps, expert analyses, really trying to give you a clear picture of this tech.
And more importantly, how you can actually use it.
Exactly. Our mission today is basically to equip you as a business owner with solid knowledge and hopefully spark some ideas. We want you to see how AI agents can lead to, real measurable improvements in your marketing.
We're aiming to cut through the hype, focusing on what's actionable, what's effective right now.
So let's get right to it. What exactly should people picture when we say AI agents?
Okay, think of them as small, focused AI entities. They're designed to actively do things.
Right, not just passive information sources. They interact with other tools, other systems, to get specific goals accomplished.
Precisely. And that's the key distinction, isn't it? From things like the large language models or chat bots people are maybe more familiar with.
Like the ones generating text.
Yeah. Those are amazing at understanding and creating text or conversation. But AI agents, they take it a step further. They can make decisions, they take actions, they manage complex workflows involving multiple steps.
Okay, so the analogy might be like having a really smart, tireless assistant, one dedicated to specific marketing jobs you wish you had time for.
That's a great way to put it. A dedicated digital assistant for certain tasks.
Now, a key platform that's making these agents incredibly accessible, even if you don't code, is Zapier Central.
Ah, yes, Zapier Central. This is where things get really interesting for non-technical folks.
It kind of feels like science fiction becoming reality, letting you build your own AI marketing team without needing to be a programmer.
It really does. And it works through a few core building blocks. First up are behaviors.
Behaviors, okay.
Think of these as very specific instructions. You tell the agent what to do. They define the trigger, what makes the agent act, how it should process information it finds, and what steps it should ultimately take.
So like when X happens, do Y and Z.
Exactly. For instance, a behavior could be, when a new blog post goes live, summarize the key points, and then create 3 different social media posts to promote it.
Okay, like outlining a mini project. Got it. And then there are data sources. What's their role?
Data sources are crucial. That's where your AI agent gets its information, its knowledge base.
Ah, okay.
It could be a Google Sheet with your customer list, maybe a Google Doc with brand guidelines, or even a database of your products. The agent accesses this, analyzes it, and uses it to do its job more intelligently.
So if you have, say, your product catalog in a Google Sheet.
That's a perfect data source for an agent tasked with writing product descriptions, for example.
Right, giving the agent the context it needs. And the last piece is actions, I assume.
Precisely. Actions are the specific things your AI agent can do within all those apps connected through Zapier.
Like sending emails, posting updates.
Yeah, sending an email via Gmail, posting to LinkedIn, adding a contact to your CRM. Thousands of possibilities within Zapier's network. So the behavior tells it what to do. The actions are how it interacts with other platforms to get it done.
And the really compelling part about Zapier Central is that it's built for, well, for us non-coders. You can describe what you want in plain English, basically.
Yeah, it guides you through building the agent using natural language instructions, which is pretty powerful.
So what's exciting is seeing how you can combine these components, right? To tackle real online marketing challenges. Maybe we should look at some practical examples.
Absolutely. Let's dig into some use cases that might spark ideas for you listening.
Great. Social media seems like a good place to start. It feels like there's always more to do there.
Oh, definitely. AI agents can be a total game changer for social media management. Imagine an agent that, say, proactively monitors industry news and trending topics in your specific niche every day.
So it removes that need for constant manual searching, that endless scrolling for relevant content.
Exactly. And based on that up-to-the-minute research, the agent can then automatically generate unique, engaging posts, maybe even high-converting ones, tailored for Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram.
And this entire flow, research, drafting, even posting, that can be automated.
Yes. You can set schedules for when posts go live. Think about the time that frees up, time you could spend on, higher level strategy or actually engaging with comments and people.
There are examples out there, right? I think I saw one, Helena Liu's video, showing how quickly you can set up a basic AI social media manager.
That's a great example, yeah. Shows it doesn't have to be overwhelmingly complex to get started.
That sounds like a huge weight off any marketer's shoulders. What about the financial side? Could this actually impact the need for, say, a dedicated social media manager?
Well, the potential for cost savings is definitely there.
Yeah.
Look, a strategic human touch is always valuable, especially for creativity and nuance.
Sure.
But these agents can handle a lot of the routine stuff. Posting, basic content generation, monitoring. This could potentially reduce the need for a full-time role in some cases. And that could mean tens of thousands of dollars saved annually.
Wow. Allowing businesses to maybe reallocate those funds elsewhere.
Precisely. To other critical growth areas.
That's a significant advantage. Okay, where else are AI agents really making a difference in online marketing?
Lead generation and enrichment is another big one. Huge potential here.
Okay, tell me more.
Think about automatically pulling new lead info from, say, a Google Sheet where your webinar signups go, or maybe a landing page form.
Standard stuff, yeah. But then
the agent can go further. It could analyze the content on your website to really understand your business, what you offer. Based on that understanding, it drafts personalized, and this is key, non-salesy initial outreach emails via Gmail.
so it's smarter than just a basic template welcome email.
Much smarter. There's a video by Marson AI that shows building a lead gen agent like this pretty quickly. It's about making that first touch point more relevant.
And you mentioned enrichment.
Yes, this is really powerful. After getting a lead, the agent could automatically search for public info about their company, like size, industry, maybe location,
Okay.
and then use that enriched data to personalize your follow-up communications even more.
That kind of personalization done automatically and at scale, that could really move the needle on building rapport and conversions.
It really could. And this idea extends to content repurposing, too.
Oh, like taking one piece of content and spinning it out for different channels.
Exactly. Imagine feeding your AI agent various content formats, blog posts, social media updates you've already done, maybe even video transcripts. You put them in a data source.
Yeah.
The agent can then, maybe whimsically, analyze this content pool and automatically repurpose key bits, or even create new pieces tailored for different channels, or maybe addressing trends at spots in the data.
Turning key quotes from a blog into, like, 5 tweets.
Yep. Precisely that kind of thing.
Yeah.
A massive time saver for anyone creating content.
Definitely. What about more direct customer communication? Email marketing beyond just that first outreach.
Yeah, AI agents are very useful there too. You could train them on your FAQs or support docs.
To do what? Draft replies?
Exactly. To automatically draft responses to common customer questions. Faster replies, more consistent answers. Plus, they can help create highly personalized marketing emails based on customer segments, past purchases, CRM data, whatever you feed them.
So better service efficiency and more targeted marketing. Makes sense.
And importantly, you don't necessarily need to rip up your existing marketing workflows to start using this.
How do you mean?
Well, if you're already using Zapier for automations, zaps, as they call them, you can easily weave AI in.
Okay.
Zapier has specific AI by Zapier actions. You can just slot these into your existing Zaps, maybe to automatically generate a catchy email subject line or reformat customer feedback before it goes into a spreadsheet.
So it's like adding a little AI brain power to the automations I already have.
Exactly. Just adding an intelligent step. And for more complex stuff, you can even have a traditional Zap trigger, a full AI agent, to perform a more sophisticated multi-step task.
Okay, this is all starting to sound very practical.
Yeah.
Maybe could you walk us through a couple of super simple step-by-step examples just to make it really concrete?
Sure, happy to. Let's take that social media posting agent again.
Okay.
First, you define the trigger. Maybe it's just run every day at 9 a.m. Simple.
Got it.
Then you give it clear instructions, something like, research 3 trending topics in the digital marketing for small businesses niche. Write 1 short LinkedIn post for each topic, include 2-3 relevant hashtags. And you point it to a data source, maybe a Google Sheet where you keep a list of core industry keywords or competitor sites to watch.
Right, giving it guidance.
Finally, you configure the action. Post the drafted content to my company's LinkedIn profile.
Okay, trigger, instructions pointing to data, and the final action. Clear. What about, say, the lead enrichment one?
Okay, for lead enrichment, the trigger might be new row added to my website leads Google Sheet.
Makes sense.
The instructions could be take the email address from the new row, find the company domain, search publicly available data for the company's industry and estimated size. Then the actions could be update the corresponding row in the Google Sheet with the found industry and company size, and maybe even draft a personalized welcome email in Gmail mentioning your industry. Save it as a draft for me to review.
So it automates that initial research and tees up a more personalized outreach. Very cool.
Exactly. These are simplified, of course, but they show the core logic. Trigger, clear guidance, defined outcome via actions.
So zooming out a bit, what are the main advantages for a business owner listening right now? Why should they seriously consider AI agents?
The benefits are pretty substantial, I think. First, obviously, is the huge time savings. Automating repetitive, time-sucking marketing tasks, that's huge.
Always welcome.
Second, related to that is potential cost reduction. By handling some tasks, it might augment existing roles or, in some cases, reduce the need for certain hires, freeing up budget.
Efficiency. Got it.
Then there's improved efficiency and consistency. Agents work 24/7, they follow the rules you set, fewer errors, consistent brand voice.
Makes sense.
They also enable personalization at scale, engaging customers in a more relevant way, which is critical today. And finally, let's be honest, using this tech positions your business as innovative, as forward-thinking, staying ahead of the curve.
Working smarter, achieving more with your resources, and looking good doing it.
Okay, so for someone listening who's thinking, all right, I'm intrigued, I want to explore this, what are the first practical steps? How do they get started with Zapier AI agents?
Okay, first things first, you need a Zapier account. If you don't have one, sign up.
Right.
Once you're logged in, look for the agents or central section. It's usually prominent in the navigation, maybe on the left sidebar.
Ground it, then what? Inside, you'll probably see some pre-built AI agent templates for common tasks like social media or email drafting. These can be a great starting point.
Or you can build from scratch.
Or build from scratch, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll need to give your agent a clear name, a description, so you remember what it does. Then define those key parts. Your data sources, where does it get info? And crucially, its behaviors, what exactly should it do and when?
Be really clear in those instructions, I guess.
Super clear. The more specific you are, the better it'll work. And then this is really important to test it. Test the behaviors thoroughly, maybe in draft mode or with test data, before you let it run live on your actual accounts.
Good tip. Test, test, test.
And for bigger teams, Zapier does offer security and governance features too, managing who can build and deploy agents.
Excellent practical advice. And hey, just a quick reminder for everyone listening, don't forget, you can download a PDF packed with AI business plan case studies. It includes real examples of how businesses are using AI agents in marketing right now. Just follow the link you'll find in the show notes.
Definitely worth checking out those case studies. Now, while we've covered a lot of the basics and practical uses, this field is moving fast. One concept you might start hearing about, especially if you dig deeper, is the Model Context Protocol, MCP.
MCP. Okay, sounds technical. What's the gist?
Well, think of it as a potential future standard. Right now, Zapier has its own amazing ecosystem, right? Over 7,000 apps it can connect to and automate.
Yeah, it's huge.
MCP is basically an idea, a developing standard that could allow AI agents built on other platforms, not just Zapier's, to also tap into that massive network of Zapier integrations through a common language or interface.
So it's about interoperability, making different AI tools potentially work together better in the future using Zapier's connections.
Exactly. It could expand the reach and capabilities of marketing automations even further down the line, regardless of where the agent itself was initially built. It's about future-proofing and connecting things more seamlessly.
Interesting. Something to keep an eye on as things develop. Well, this has been incredibly insightful, a real deep dive into AI agents. It's really clear this tech offers some very tangible benefits for businesses wanting to up their online marketing game.
Absolutely. From automating those often tedious social media tasks to creating much more personalized, effective lead generation and email campaigns, AI agents offer a powerful and increasingly accessible way to optimize things.
To optimize your online presence, engage better with your audience.
Right. And like we said, we've really only scratched the surface today. The true potential here, I think, lies in their ability to learn, adapt, handle more complex scenarios over time, freeing you up
To focus on the bigger picture, the strategy, the growth.
That's the crucial point. Just take a second. Think about those repetitive marketing tasks that eat up your time right now, the ones you kind of dread.
Yeah.
Now imagine an AI agent just handling those efficiently, consistently. What could you do with that reclaimed time and energy?
It's a powerful thought. We really encourage you listening to explore Zapier Central. Go in, experiment, try building an agent. That no-code interface really does lower the barrier.
It makes it much easier than you might think to bring some of these automation ideas to life.
And remember, this field is constantly changing. So stay curious, keep learning, explore the new possibilities as they pop up.
Absolutely.
So if you found this deep dive valuable, if you want to stay updated on the latest strategies for using AI to grow your business, please do subscribe to our channel. We've got more in-depth explorations planned, all designed to help you navigate this exciting intersection of AI and business success.
Thanks for tuning in.